always been intrigued with cold water exposure, and I've been taking cold showers every morning for the past 7-8 years. In Montreal, Canada, when it's winter and it's minus 20, 30, 40 outside, we're talking about significant shrinkage.
I was in the pool!
Why don't you come with me? We'll take a shower and we'll talk. So you probably heard of that Wim Hof guy. He's been preaching cold water exposure for I think the past like 20 years or so. I saw a video about 8 years ago and I told myself, let's try. I mean, it seems to have a bunch of cool benefits. Well, helps you wake up, boosts your immune system, reduces inflammations, gives your skin and hair a natural glow. And you see the glow? Even this guy is a renowned teacher at Stanford. He's a scientist who speaks highly of cold exposure.
I'm Andrew Huberman. Today we are going to discuss the use of deliberate cold exposure for health and performance.
They all speak highly of cold exposure. So I thought to myself, let's do it. Let's get into cold. You do have to be careful. If you have heart issues, you should ask your doctor first if you can step into cold water. You don't want to die of a heart attack during a shower. I mean, it's not a gracious way to go. So how do I feel after a cold shower, you may ask? I feel great. I really can see the glow in my skin and my hair. It seems like you've won a battle. It's super simple. Taking a cold shower is not that hard, but it takes so much discipline and willpower to jump into that cold water. When you start that with your day, you set yourself. Clearly what I meant there is when you start with when you start your day with that. Yeah, something like that. For success, your whole day. Yeah. No matter how much I wanted to stay in that outfit, I do have to go to work. Here we are. All right, let's talk about immune system booster when it comes to cold showers. I don't think if you treat your body like don't eat well, you don't exercise, smoke, you drink this, I don't think a cold shower would be like the secret curing everything. However, I do think it has something to play making you more healthy. A while back, I was getting sick all the time. I was at least getting 2-3 colds a year and they would last like 2 months. I was drinking a lot of alcohol. I was eating fast foods all the time. Yet I was taking cold showers every day. As soon as I quit alcohol, I quit eating junk. It improved immediately and I've never been sick a couple of years now. As far as morning routine goes, I think you start looking forward to it at some point. It feels like an addiction. You want to challenge yourself, especially in really cold weather, priming yourself up for, okay, it's minus 20 outside and I'm really gonna get into that shower first thing in the morning. That seems to be working fine. Specialist says that about 11 minutes exposure in cold water is actually enough to get the benefits of. Oh, Mr. Kim. Guys, I have to go work, so I'll come back to you. What do you think of cold water shower? Yeah, sorry about that. He's not a big fan of cold showers, so it seems. So where were we? Scientists and Wim Hof seems to agree that 11 minutes a week is more than enough to get all the benefits from cold water exposure. And you could do that in 1 or 2 minute session each day. More than that, I guess it's mental strength or, well, you're just more cold. One time, one of my friends asked me why the hell I was doing this to myself. Jonathan, don't you like being comfortable? Oh no, don't get me wrong, I love being comfortable. But imagine if you start your day with such an uncomfortable thing. Well, your whole day just got a lot more comfortable. A new research showed that you don't need to get into super cold water to actually get the benefits of cold exposure. So you're saying I've been freezing my ass off for the past 8 years and I didn't have to? But Jonathan, tell me, does cold water exposure really helps for inflammation or even prevent it? Well, I'm no doctor, but yes, I think it does. I used to have chronic back pains before, now it's pretty much all gone. Is it only because of cold water exposure? I highly doubt it, because I do a lot of exercise, stretching, acupuncture. Acupuncture, actually... Acupuncture actually will be a whole video because I really think much more of you should get interested in acupuncture because it's amazing for you. Cold water exposure actually helps for inflammation? I say yes. Sweet. I mean, all in all, I feel great after a cold shower. I think it builds discipline, tolerance, patience, helps you throughout your day, that's for sure. I mean, I could challenge you to a 7-day cold shower challenge. Pretty sure after that 7 days, you won't go back to just warm water. No. You'll see, it's rejuvenating, yes. So instead of looking at people taking cold showers and wondering, why don't you hop on a cold shower yourself and try it out? It's never been a better time to be the other. Do you like cold showers? Who's a good boy? He just looks at me wondering, why the hell would you go in a cold shower? Tu veux-tu un biscuit? Ah ha ha ha!